Good evening, fellow travelers on Spaceship Earth. It is I. Hello, Juan. How are you doing tonight? George, you are the weirdest little cat. I'm going to see if I can get a picture of him. George, you are who you are. I hope you never change, you weird little cat. I have caught him in the act. On my room? Oh, that's only this section. Over there, it's a mess. Yeah, I'd bring George up here, but he's infatuated with the water. Which, I mean, I guess is okay. It's okay, right? You're okay with this, right? So, my AC unit sits right here. You can actually see a little bit of its exhaust hose right there. My AC unit is what keeps this room cool when it's really hot outside. And it gathers water, and then it takes the water. You have to drain the water. It has to go outside. Well, George likes the water. So George has been biting on the exhaust tube with the water until it's finally now too damaged to retain water. So it's been dripping on the carpet and making all of this carpet wet right here, all of this carpet. And so today I went to the hardware store and bought one of those pans that you usually put underneath your water cooler or water heater. And I brought it here and I just stuck my AC on it. So now the water just drips into this pan, at which time George then just drinks it, which, that's his thing. He's very into that plan, I guess. So he is who he is. Let's see if I can find that picture. No. I was watching the movie 2010 before this started, and then I had to get everybody ready for bed because we are going to school tomorrow. Tomorrow's the first day of school for the kid for Jefferson County. Yeah, today was the first day for the 6th graders, but the 7th and 8th graders can start tomorrow. So, but it's still tomorrow. I kick him out tomorrow. Boot. I don't know if it's been transferred yet. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. There we go. It wouldn't be so funny, but it's dripping on your head, which makes you jump every time it drips on your head. This is George. Oh yeah, yeah, very much a black cat. You eat. Okay. And super weird while I'm at it. I mean, I just want to point out that he's very weird. He's a weird little cat. I don't think that works like you think. Now he's trying to dig underneath the AC unit because he thinks he senses the he thinks he can get the water out from underneath there if he digs. You're such a weirdo. I don't know, guys. I think George is a lost cause. Just saying. I think George is a lost cause. Speaking of lost causes, we're going to talk about Chang in her enlisted service uniform, which is going to make going to make Brent go, wait, what? Your what hurts? Because we're going to be doing you mean Chang was enlisted once? And that's kind of the way the Navy kind of works in this futuristic world. If you're not intending on being there for a long time, then you are enlisted. Oh, Chuan, starting tomorrow, we're going to try to move the show 1 hour earlier. So we will start 1 hour earlier. Oh, I'm not asking. We're just telling. It will be 1 hour earlier. So we will start at 9 o'clock Denver time tomorrow. And the reason is because tomorrow we will start at 9 p.m. on the show, Denver time. I just want to make sure you don't lose us. That's right, I could say, 明日、1時前に始めるこのショー。このショーは1時早い。Tomorrow, yes. So this show ends at midnight here. But now I just spoke Japanese. You're like, I don't know Japanese either. That's all right. Trying to help you out there in Japanese. I don't know if your Japanese is better than your English, so it's a guess. Who knows? I wonder if I could use a translator. That'd be fun. Put this up here. Otherwise, it'll do the infinite thingies. Let's see if this mangles it. There. Let's see if that makes sense. Probably not. was watching the movie 2010. It's one of my favorite movies. Excellent. I am surprised that Google does a good job on that. Usually, English to Japanese never comes out right, in my opinion. It's just a garbled mess. And so I'm often very surprised that Google does that correctly. That's fine. Back when Chang actually manicured her nails. That's all right. And again, your English sounds very good. So Google is doing a good job. Google's doing better than I expected from Vietnamese to English and English to Vietnamese. Because what it does in Japanese is often very confusing. Like it didn't get it right. That is okay. It is always okay. Use Google Translate to translate as much as possible. We are all travelers on this planet. And we're all really the same family. We shouldn't let language be a problem. It's kind of silly. It's silly to let language be a problem or country. There we go. Do you have the subtitles on, and do they translate to Vietnamese? That would be cool too. Incoming Jackson.
Hello. Hello?
Sort of.
Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you.
Sorry, I'm not feeling the best.
You dead yet?
No, but I think I'm pretty sure I got gluten's. I'm feeling still kind of like, but I took a nap and I feel a little bit better. That's why I'm late. I woke up late. And then, when I woke up, I found an absolutely delightful water spot on my wall above my bed. So my wall is leaking water. There's a wall. There's water getting into my wall somehow.
That's not good.
No, I went ahead and took a bunch of photos and filed a maintenance report. Again, that's why it took me a little bit to get in. So I had to get all that stuff submitted immediately because we're supposed to get more rain. So I'd like to let's see. We're supposed to get really big winds, and there's another storm moving in. And we might get some rain overnight, not a lot. And then we'll be clear for a few days. So might as well get it done ASAP.
Yeah.
And it's weird because there's two spots where it starts, and they're right above each other. So maybe it's a pipe or something.
That's what I'm worried about.
Or maybe it's a gutter that has water getting in, or maybe it's coming from the apartment above me. But the wall itself, the spots are wet. I can touch them, and my fingers will shine from the wetness.
Yes, that's not good.
So I'm like, yeah, that's not good. So that was great to wake up to. The good news is I have a Pepsi and I don't give a fuck about my dentist appointment in 2 days, but I don't care.
There you go.
I want the sugar, and I will fight a man for it.
That's fair.
What are you working on?
Chang in her service uniform, or her other service uniform. She is when she was with her daughter earlier on, she was enlisted, and so I'm doing her enlisted outfit before she joined as a line officer. She mostly joined.
Can you? Yeah. Oh, so I was gonna say, can you still hear me? Okay.
I can hear you just fine.
Okay, cool. Because I moved my mic, I just wanted to be sure. Okay, cool. Sorry. I thought
Nope,
I thought you were
nope,
done.
nope. Yeah, I mean, it's all good. You didn't do anything wrong. She was
I just felt bad.
enlisted before her kid died, and so once her kid died, she was kind of like, screw it. I don't have to worry about anything anymore. If I die, it's no big deal. And so she got a commission and became military, or became an officer. And the rest is, as they say, history, or at least history in the book. So when we show her, though, in the last night of the year, she needs to still be in her enlisted uniform, which is this one, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm just doing her enlisted uniform. When she was a corporal.
Very nice. Swanky, fancy. Look at that fancy uniform. Where you going, Miso? Where you going? Yeah, I moved like everything away from that part of the wall just in case.
Lest you ruin
Like,
everything. I don't blame you.
Right? Like less every, and I had like a bookshelf there. I had like, so I was like, nope, not chancing it. Now all my stuff is like cattywampus in my room. That would be my look. I finally get to save some money, and then that happens. That would be my look. Especially when I'm about to go to the dentist and probably have hundreds of dollars worth of money to pay them.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, you want
so wonderful. Our medical system's so wonderful.
Yeah. One filling, when I got my one filling last time, it was $55 to walk in for my copay. And then it was another $69 to fix the tooth. So that was great. Or 65 or like something like that. No, sorry, it was 85. Sorry, it was 85 to fix the tooth. I was like, wow, that's a lot of money. And I think my cap for the year is like 3,000 or something.
Yeah, I was trying to remember when was the last time that I just walked in and everything was free. And I don't remember it now. I mean, there once was a time, like where my insurance covered everything. I remember there once was a time where my insurance covered everything, and then they started making co-pays, and they started, and it's like, I know what you guys are doing.
But that's a current thing? That's
there once was a time when our insurance covered it all.
Wow. I've never known such a time.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like that I don't either anymore. Like it was a dream. It is really weird though going to, like, remember when Mariah fell a little bit down the stairs and twisted her ankle, and we both started to panic because it was like, oh God, this is going to cost us $1 billion. We don't know. And it cost us $80 for the whole thing, and they x-rayed her and gave her medication and the whole 9 yards, and we were like, what? $80? Yeah, we'll pay that. And they were like, we're very sorry, but you're not Japanese citizens, so we'll have to charge you the full price, $80. And we were like, would you like a check?
Heaven forbid it's $80.
Like we literally were like, do you want us to just write you a check? Because we could do that.
But they were like, huh?
It was just very...
You're okay with that?
Yeah. They were like, we're very sorry, but since you're not Japanese, you can't get the free healthcare, and we're like, that's fine. $80 is still fine. It's one of those things where I'm like, they keep saying, oh, it's not really a racket. And I'm like, yes, it is. And I know it's a racket because I've been in a place where the full price was $80. And that was not $800, not $8,000. It was $80. And we were at a hospital being treated by doctors and everything.
Amazing. Yeah, I think I'm starting to get like less nervous about it because like it is what it is, and I should like just be really happy that I get to go get it treated.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't blame you for feeling bad about it or whatever. All right. Tonight we get to design.
The dentist is just scary.
Yeah. Well, I pretty much don't like dentists at all. Every time I've gone to the dentist, things have gone bad. I'm going to step on your tail, George.
Yeah.
I'm just going to step on your tail. Oh, I stepped on your tail. Did you notice me stepping on your tail? Okay, you're going to lick my foot. That's weird.
It's the nervous lick. Yeah, the before I bite you lick.
Right? Well, he just like reached over and clawed me. It was really weird. Like very slowly, too. He was like...
That's what gets my revenge.
Right? But it was like, this is not an attack. I mean, it is an attack. Sorry. What was I saying?
Never stop, George.
Right? Just be you, dude. You just keep being you. Weird little cat. He's a good cat, though. Weird, but good.
Those are the best. Those are the best cats.
Yeah, I mean, legitimately. Thought about putting her in a different uniform for this. You know, like it's 15 years ago or whatever in her world or whatever it was. So she should be in an older uniform. But then I was like, you know, the truth is they won't change that fast. They're not going to change that often. You know? She's wearing different colors because she's not in command of her ship. She's not in command at all. She's wearing mission specialist colors, so...
Missing a folder here somewhere. This needs to go up top. What, Miso? You mad because I moved everything?
Whole lot nothing going on.
Come here, Miso. Sit in my lap because I know that's what you want. You know, I really don't like you sitting in my lap while I'm drawing Miso because then I have to sit back and keep my face far away from the tablet and I don't have my glasses.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be encouraging this behavior.
We're just saying.
Okay, I'll just zoom in.
I mean, not like Miso's gonna care, but we're just saying.
Yeah, she won't care. Anybody don't care.
Yeah, Miso's the honey badger of our stream tonight.
What you doing, Miso? Yeah. Are you feeling better, Miso? You must be, if you're being a little stinker.
Not feeling good either, huh?
She has a UTI.
Oh, those suck. Humans or cats, those suck.
Yeah. Yeah, I went to go clean up the bathroom to get ready for like the landlords coming in on like earlier today when they were like doing some like the fire extinguisher checks. And when I was cleaning, I was like, "What does that smell?" And she peed in the bathtub. This was over the weekend. She peed in the bathtub, which she has never done in her life. And I'm like, that's not normal. So I went ahead and took her into the vet, which thank God they're open on Saturdays. So I took her in, and she's finally at her proper weight from losing all that weight last year. Which is good. Her mouth looks good, and they're like, "Yep, she probably has a UTI, so just give her these antibiotics." Which Misa's a demon when it comes to taking her medicine. She looks cute and cuddly. She does not like taking her medicine. I actually have to put her in a burrito just to give her medicine.
Yeah, we have. That's the way Dove is. Dove won't take medicine either. You have to put her in a burrito. Hey, Mary.
Burrito.
So far, I mean.
Yeah, pretty chill day so far. Oof. Yeah, I've got a really good boss. I told him I wasn't feeling very good, and he's like, "All right, go lay down." You're like, "Go take a rest. I'll see you tomorrow." I'm like, No. He's like, "No, go." I'm like, "Okay." I went to send one more message over like work, and he's like, "Get off Slack and go to sleep." I'm like, "Okay."
I like it when the bosses are cool like that.
Yeah, and it's more like it's not like the stomach pain now, like that's chill. It's like the brain fog and like the headache. So oof. If I could get that to go away, I'd be fine. And like it's nice, but like it's not nice. We have 2 people on the team that can't have gluten. So like people respect it and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is a real thing." Like we've seen how this affects people.
Right.
So just nice. Yeah. Feel bad that someone else has to go through it. Because it's so cute.
Yeah.
Like my last job didn't really think it was a thing.
Yeah. I've known a lot of people who are like, "Yeah, that's not real," or whatever. And you're like,
Yeah.
I don't know if you should say that necessarily, but okay. Like
you want to bet? That's what I tell people. You want to bet? Oh, I think the Discriminations Act would love to have a word with you. I think my gastroenterologist would love to have a word with you. Yeah, it's silly. Like going out to like restaurants is the hard part because everyone assumes you're just being trendy, especially if you're overweight. Like I've had people look at me and go, "Oh, honey, like that's not going to help you lose weight." I've had people outright say that to me. I'm like, "This is not what I'm doing."
Thanks. Nope, it's not screen. It's always overlay. I always think it's screen. It's not.
How you doing, Merritt? What's up? Sorry, I'm rambling about not feeling good and why I don't feel good and why it's stupid that people don't believe me. I'm sorry, I'm bringing the whole vibe
You're
down. My bad.
totally
Let's talk
okay.
about these. Let's talk about these adorable birds and their bamboo
Attack of the Burbs.
Borbs. I prefer borbs. How dare you call them burbs? They're borbs. See how roundly delicious they are?
Really delicious.
They're succulent. Little adorable borbs. I'm actually ready for bed, yo. I'm gonna sleep really good tonight.
That's what I'm actually kind of worried a little bit about this because I was gonna change the plan.
Yeah.
But we weren't going to change it tonight, and now I'm like, I still have to get up tomorrow morning at 6, whether I like it or not.
Oof.
Yeah, 6 something. I'm sure it's not going to actually be 6 straight up. But as soon as I get my kid off to school, then I can come back here and take a nap if I want.
Hell yeah. Nap time is joyous time. I love naps. Hi, LP. Bye, LP.
Hi, Alfie. Bye, Alfie. Just checking in, doing Alfie's job. Alfie is doing the job. Good job, Alfie.
Alfie doing Alfie things. Oh, hope I have the right layer on. Or the right brush on. Just a little bit.
It's interesting. When I draw this picture, I'm like, this is like the mom version of Chang. It's kind of weird to think that way.
Just run with it. Just embrace the weirdness.
I will. I would totally embrace the weird. But it is always kind of, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I felt the same when I was designing Aris's parents. Yep. I felt the same. I was like, oh wow, these two guys are the guys that did the thing. That's really weird.
Yeah. Like, you're just like looking at them there and you're like, well, that's who they are.
Mm-hmm. I was listening to I was kind of doom scrolling through Instagram while I was trying to fall asleep earlier, and I ran into this guy that he speaks really good Japanese, and he likes to do like a voiceovers kind of like for fun. And I was like, oh my gosh, this guy is one of the voices of my characters. Like instantly, like I knew exactly who that was. And I've never had one of those like super. He's not like a major character. He's like a secondary or tertiary character. Yeah, but like when I heard him speak, I wasn't actually looking at my screen. Like as soon as I heard it, like I could see my character's face and I go, "Oh my gosh, that's who this is." Like I've never heard a voice so clear before.
That is cool.
It was really cool. Yeah, it was super cool. I'm still looking for Aros's voice. Like all my main characters, I'm still looking for their voices, just so I can like hear them in my mind better. The only one that I have that makes like I have one character that their voice makes zero sense, but that's just how I picture this particular character. He's this little like sentient fungus, okay? And he's really happy. He's just a happy dude, super chill dude, like would give you the shirt off his back if he had a if he had a body or a torso to begin with. Um he's just a sentient fungus that lives in the ground. And he's the guard of like their version of the underworld, basically.
Well, and I mean, you know,
And
he's totally going to be a fun guy.
yeah. So unusual character. So I thought I had my moment where it's like, why shouldn't I? Like, he's holding the ring. Like, why shouldn't I give him a really weird voice that makes no logical sense? Because this is a non-logical character, so why not we just run with it?
Yeah.
And I've always kind of pictured him talking like this, like just really like a northeastern sound to him. Just really happy, really happy-go-lucky, no worries in the world, like at all. And he'll talk really nice and happy with you while he's dragging you underground and killing you for trespassing. So like, he'll make it a pleasant experience for him at least. And I was like, because I was watching like a sitcom, and I heard the voice, like it was like a background character, and I went, oh my gosh, that's Hanema, that's the guard, that's him. And I didn't get that actor's name, but I was like, this is the sound of my sentient fungus. This is him.
Cool.
So I love moments like that where like it's like you hear your character for the first time and it just instantly clicks.
Do you know who's Rattle?
Who's Rattle? No, never heard of Rattle before.
The power of the maquettes, by the way. 54 minutes to hear.
Oh wow, that's amazing! Getting that done super quick.
Right? That's the whole point behind it. It's like,
yeah.
Once I've got all the things sort of figured out, it takes so little time to actually generate the page.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Amazing.
That's what I love about that. I don't know what a PFP is. Anyway,
profile picture.
Jujo. It's my OC as she was when she was younger and had her child. People live longer in my world too, so the fact that she's in her 40s isn't the end of her world, so to speak.
Are you telling me I have 10 years left?
Dude, I'm 51 this year, you know?
I'm just being facetious. You're telling me I have 10 years left and then I will just evaporate into dust.
Yep.
Oh, or is it I have to wait It's 8 more years until I get the privilege of spraying people with a garden hose and telling them to get off my lawn while putting a
Oh,
cigarette
that's
in
one of
my
my
mouth.
favorite pastimes, though.
I want so badly to like act out that gift someday and just like become a menace to society and have people just write me off as the crazy old lady while being an absolute
Right?
menace. I look forward to that. It's like, all right, I've done my lifetime. I'm ready to not be a socially acceptable person now and just be that crazy old
Right?
lady.
I'm all ready to start my
I'm,
crazy time. I have my crazy time now.
yep. You could call them my human zoomies. I'm ready to start the zoomy part of my life. I will accept offerings to quell the crazy.
Oh, there's
If you give me offerings.
George licking the little water receptacle thing.
Oh, silly
I know,
boy.
right? He's just a weird little cat. Very strange.
George is me. I understand
You
George.
feel the George deep in your soul.
I feel the George today. What's it like being owned by Mini Panther?
Right. He's just kind of one of those characters. Okay, we're gonna start looking at things like this, I think. Deep Space Nine sort of stuff.
And then there was silence.
Yeah. Letting the crickets do their thing.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, Shen, what's up? How you doing? How are you?
Who's that?
Shen.
Shen.
One of my friends.
Just Shen. Who's here? Just Shen. It's just Shen.
How you doing? How did Celine's stream go? I saw her streaming, but I fell asleep. I got gluten yesterday, and I'm still kind of feeling meh. So I haven't been going to her streams. I've been trying to like save my energy, you know exactly how it goes. Other than that, I'm way better. Like, the stomach issues are fine. It's sort of like the brain fog and like the headache. I'm just waiting I'm sure I'll be fine in the morning. I'm usually not down very long. It's usually only like 24 hours or so, depending on like how bad it was. It's been a really long time since I've had it hit me this hard. Usually I'll be like kind of meh for like a couple hours and then I'm fine. But like a whole day, that's a little weird.
That is a little weird.
Yeah.
Said like, I totally agree.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was unaware. My apologies. I don't know how I missed that. My apologies. I'll respect that, yeah. Well, how are things going for you? Are you still busy with all that work you were doing before? I've heard things have been pretty crazy out there lately. Oh, I see. That was your first one. Oh, I see. Yeah, those are pretty rough. Are you at least like enjoying your work? Like, is it good work? I mean, what you guys were working on last time I spoke to you was pretty cool. Trinier is like amazing background work. Amazing artwork. Can I share your Twitter or like your portfolio? Your artwork's really good. You keep looking for the bird Twitter icon, and I keep forgetting it's not a bird anymore.
I know. I don't even know how to handle that.
Okay. Oh, you should do working on Invincible? That's cool. I wasn't sure, like, because I know some people don't like saying what shows they work on, so I was trying to, like, is it okay if I say it? I really like the ones that you shared on the 29th on Twitter. And I'll share it on the screen too, so everyone can see.
There you go. Nice.
Like, look at this. Look at this beautiful work.
That's lovely.
Isn't it? Here's just the background.
This is neat.
It's really cool. Like, this one has like outdoor too. Like, it's indoor and outdoor together. It's really cool. You're welcome. Like, yeah. We should do some of their other stuff too. I love those stuff that's in your portfolio day tweet. You think that's cool? You gotta check this out.
Well, I'm overlooking at other things. What's your problem? Okay.
No,
oh, wow. That's incredible.
Yeah,
that's lovely.
Cool? This is the kind of stuff I would like to like eventually be able to do is stuff like this. With like these kinds of like overlaps and stuff. Super cool.
Practice.
This is the sort of type of stuff that Shin does. Hell yeah, always happy to promote a buddy. It'll be up in the VOD too, like once you know I'm done, because I'm streaming on YouTube, so I'm always here to hang out if you just need someone to chat with at night or whatever. I'm always here.
That's actually the whole point of this entire stream.
We
just keep you company while you do your work. You keep us company while we do our work.
Yeah, it's the concept of body doubling, where you can like just sit with like a group of people that are focused on task, doing something, and you can double and do what we're doing. Just sit and work together. That's the whole point of like the QAC stream. And then I also, usually when I'm feeling good, I'll stream on my own as well, earlier in the night. So I start at like 7 p.m. Central for my stream, and then I stream again with QAC, like at 11 Central. But I think we're moving that to an hour earlier, starting tomorrow.
because school has started. Alas, school has started.
No! Haha, sucks. Just like, I remember those days. You know, I kind of miss school. I liked school.
Yeah, actually,
I kind of want to go back to college and work
Kinda
on
like
some new
the
skills.
world's kind of sucky. Just saying.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to high school, guys.
Right?
Peace.
where the worst thing you had to worry
Yeah,
about was like somebody not liking you or something.
Yeah, peace out, fam. Like that kid who does like the peace sign and then like fades away. Like that's me. Peace. Oh, you UV mapping? Is that what you're working on, guy?
Yeah, I'm using. I just didn't see the question.
No, that was me asking though.
Yeah, I'm UV mapping.
Because my brain was like, who?
Yep, I'm UV mapping extra things and just trying to kind of get this to. I need Chang to be wearing different clothes at different times.
Right, yeah.
And I want to kind of come up with interesting designs and stuff like that. So I'm just doing UV mapping and stuff.
What is it, Miso?
At least, though, I only have to do one of these. One character's various clothing, because everybody else will be in their doctor's uniforms or whatever.
You know, I have to make like a ton of them. That's the problem that I'm running into with some of my characters is they're all military, like their version of the military. So I have to figure out like what this and they're all different ranks. So I have to figure out like how the actual structure works in this military, and then I have to figure out what the uniforms look like and make it like at least believable. So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Alas, what have I done to myself? You gonna get comfy, Miso? Right next, yep, sleeping on my arm like I expected you to.
She's consistent.
Yes. Yep, at least she's consistent. Yeah, there you go. I was waiting for you to just bonk your head on my elbow. Here. She's really funny. I'll see if I can draw out what she does. Like here's my tablet and like here's my shoulder and then like you know like my drawing arm or whatever. Like here's my elbow. What she'll do, like here's my arm. Here's my hand or whatever. What she'll do is she'll loaf mode right here. And then like her face is just like smashed into my arm and she just like buries her face there. She just like goes in the loaf mode right here. Like with her just smash, just like bonks her head into my arm. Like I just want to be touching you. I'm not happy with this panel at all, and I can't figure out why. Yeah. Tell me about it, Miso. Is it bedtime? Not quite. Yeah. Actually, well, Mom, you said you were going to start going to bed earlier. Tomorrow, Miso. Tomorrow.
No, we are going to bed earlier. We're going to cut the stream. We would have already cut the stream by now. Had this been tomorrow, the snoring you would have heard would have been followed by many more snores just like it.
I'm trying making the birds darker colored so they stand out better. At least because the bamboo is black and that's really unusual. Let's see.
Black bamboo?
Yeah. Yeah. It does exist in the region that my island would exist in if it were real. And I wanted it to be something that would kind of like make my manga different. But now I'm realizing that this is really difficult to work with.
Just like the bamboo is in real life.
Yeah, basically. Try maybe like a light colored head maybe, and then the rest really dark.
Ooh.
Miso, stop being so cute. This is not allowed. And then I'll give him a white head with a gray beak, and then black little horns on their head. They'll be the cutest burbs around. Borbs, excuse me, they're borbs. Deadly borbs. Don't let their cuteness be your downfall. Your old Zune? What's a Zune?
We don't know what the Zune means.
None did. Did I do it right?
So I'm chuckling.
Yeah, I did it right. No,
Understood.
An effort was made. I tried.
No, you did fine.
Oh, good, good. Evil cute bird. Thank you. Exactly. Maybe I'll give it like a white belly, maybe. Okay, yeah, it gets a white belly. Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah, I know what those are.
Oh, I remember those. Okay, yep, I know what that is. I forgot that's what they were called. I remember those, yeah. Don't be deceived, hero. Don't be deceived. Or Shen, sorry, Shen. Do not be deceived. I don't know why I said that. I'm really sorry. My brain derped. My apologies. It's the brain fog. I'm gonna blame that. Mud miso. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure because I saw it said just Shen, so I wasn't sure.
You're gonna charge it up and see what happens.
I found my iPod Touch and I just need the screen fix because unfortunately one of the numbers that I need to unlock it I can't push because of where the crack on the screen is. So I want to see if I can just simply get the screen replaced. I'm not sure if I can. I'm gonna see if I can get the screen replaced. And then it's 32 gigs of storage. I'm just gonna throw my entire like music library onto it, and I'll just use that as like my music player. It'll be used for like nothing else, just music. That way, I'm not browsing the internet for my music. Because I still have my access to my iTunes library, so I could sync it up. Does your Zune still have songs on it? Or did it like reset or something at one point? Oh, you don't even know if it works. Sorry. I guess I should have read the whole thing before I said something like that. Jeez, cat. Pay attention. Oh, see, even I still say cat.
I was gonna say that's why I was chuckling. I'm like, should I remind you?
Yes. Oh, Shen, you don't know. I'm moving away from cat, because it's too feminine to me, and I'm also really tired of like being compared to Kat Von D. Like I'm really tired of it. Um, like as like an additional reason. Uh, and like there's another Cat Jackson that's like a famous photographer, I guess. So like I'm just kind of tired of being mistaken for people, and I just don't want to use Cat anymore. It's too feminine, so I'm going with Jackson, which is technically my last name. Now, for like in an effort to feel like more comfortable with like my non-binary ism, if that's
Ism?
if that's even a word.
Ism that?
It is now.
Okay, that's fair.
It's a word now. Yeah, I found a doctor here that would probably be willing to do the top surgery, so
That'd be a thing.
that would be super cool. Yeah. If I can get the doctor to agree to it, I'll just stay in Tennessee an extra year so I can have family around for the surgery and stuff.
Fair.
Yeah. If the doctor says no, then I have to start the year-long process all over again with a different doctor, which is really annoying. But this doctor's done it before, so he'll probably say yes. Or he's recommended you to a surgeon before, so he'll probably be fine with it. This adorable borb. You found the power cord and it's lighting up? Nice. Cool, so it probably still works then.
Yep.
Nice. What, are you tired or something?
I am tired or something. I kept trying to go back and take a nap all day today, and it's like it just wouldn't. Sometimes my body just doesn't want to cooperate. Like I went and laid down and I fell asleep because I had a dream, but then I woke right back up and it had been like 10 minutes. And then I just couldn't go back to sleep. And I was like, really?
Really, brain?
We just
you're gonna
ever like this? I don't know.
Can you just not be dumb, brain, please? Can you work with me? I know you're trying to do things, brain, but in order for you to do things, the brain needs sleep, and we can do this the easy way or the hard way.
But yeah, that's all right. It's good to be starting to yawn a little bit because that means that I'll go to sleep pretty soon.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. It's like when I finally do get to lay down, I'm gonna sleep really good.
All right, I'll be right back.
Miso is being way too cute, you guys. This is illegal. She shouldn't be allowed to do this. How fat this bird is. He's got some chonk. I give him all like nice, cute little like black horns. Little nub nubs. If they had black beaks, let's see what that looks like. Ooh, they look really ghosty.
Away downstairs. I swear, my child. First day of school tomorrow. So naturally, the kid is sitting in the bed, eating Funyuns, and playing on his laptop.
He's not worried about it. He ain't stressing.
Well, gonna hate tomorrow morning.
Yup. And you get to remind him of that tomorrow. Hey, remember that thing you were doing last night? That's why I told you not to do it. Look at these little devils. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
They wouldn't hurt anybody.
We are using a Restreamer, which allows us to stream on a number of places because we're streaming on my personal channel and Jackson's personal channel.
Yep. Hi. Hi, by the way, Cheka, I'm Art Grums, by the way. Nice to see you. Thank you for checking on my channel. I'm sorry if you responded to me on YouTubers and I didn't respond to you, because I've got my OBS up so I can't see notifications or anything. Use a correction layer on top. Whoops. How you doing? Yeah. I don't have a Twitch channel though.
No, I do, and so does.
Yeah, I'm just.
And it's
KN, and yeah. Yeah, I wasn't sure who had the Twitch channels that we were streaming to. Oh, I forgot to fill in his black beak over here. Let's see. Mine. There we go. That's much better. Those adorable little burbs. Look at them, guy! Look at them!
They're so cute!
Demon burbs. Now I get to go in and... I wasn't originally going to add... You know what? Let me try something. I feel like the fire is too hard to see. So my gut instinct is telling me to add like a middle tone background, like a more solid background. What can I do? The other alternative would be making the fire liner thicker. Or I can take out the background entirely because I feel like the background is making it get lost. Let me try taking out the tones. When I looked at it in the small preview, I can barely see the flames, so... Middle tone it is. Let's try a couple. I've got a really nice paper tone I could use, or I could try a gradient. Let me try this gradient tone. Oh yeah, that definitely helps. Now I just gotta make it fit the entire background. Oh no, it's naturally a screen tone. Crap.
It's naturally a screen tone. Are you trying to find a...
Yeah, I didn't realize that the paper texture I have is a Moire pattern. Or I didn't realize it was already made of tone.
Right.
Yup. Let me see if I have one that isn't. That sucks. Paper. I can always manually add like a texture, so that's not a big deal. Or manually add a gradient. Is this one? Oh yeah, it is. Wow, that sucks. I mean, there's ways to work around it, but it's annoying. You have to like layer it on. So you're making it really hard to work on. Look, a tiny layer of pixels that are overlapping. I have a washi paper, so maybe I can throw that in for the actual texture.
I love using washi paper for that.
Yeah. And then I can always throw a screen tone, like a screen tone over it. See, it's monochrome. Oh, it's a gray. No. Can you double up on a screen tone and have it not moire?
You can double up, but it doesn't help the moire. There are techniques that are often used with people who double up their screen tones. Happens a lot, but they're using it to make they're making a specific pattern.
Oh, so it's like intentionally made to make a specific pattern. Okay, because this isn't dark enough. You know what? I have an idea. This might go badly, but we're gonna find out. I want to write this one. Oh, there's one on the right layer. Let's try this one instead. layer is this? Erase that. Okay, it is that layer. A lot of oldies, yeah. What kind of songs are on there that like you're really excited to listen to again? I'm always curious to learn other people's music tastes. We're almost there, guy. If you need to cut it
No,
short,
no,
early,
no,
just
no.
let me know.
That was a sigh. That was not a yawn.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was like a "gee, I'm really tired"
No.
sigh.
We're good. Besides, I
Let's
would
say
like
it
to
wouldn't
get to a point where I am operable. Yeah, I want a
I see.
stopping point. It's just that I'm right next to the microphone, right there, while I was looking through things.
Okay, cool. Yeah. What is it, Miso? Do you need some treats? Yeah. I mean, yeah. You need some treats, Miso. It's well after midnight, Miso. I don't know if you should have treats.
Because you'll turn into a gremlin. We watched that movie.
You're right.
You never
Yeah, I
feed the
remember
cute
what that
thing.
movie.
Yeah, you never feed the cute thing after midnight. That's a rule.
Right. I think they made that movie as propaganda, not to let people snack at night.
Yeah, probably better
But
for you.
I'm joking, by the way. Like I'm just joking, but I'm like conspiracy theory. They're trying to make me not have my ice cream at midnight. Just kidding. I don't have any ice cream. I'm lactose intolerant. I don't care what people say. Sherbet and sorbet are not freaking ice cream. That's a lie. It's a conspiracy theory. Just like these verbs, they're borbs. They're. Oh shoot, Misa's actually eating her food. Let me go give my child a snack. Oh Misa, they're right here. Oh wait, no, never mind. Those are my treats. You can't have chocolate. The bag looks exactly the same. That's bad design. Literally the same. You want some tweaks? Oh my god, my leg hurts.
Oh, so you've got things on there that are like Yoko Kanno and her Ghost in the Shell soundtrack that she did with what was her name? She was Russian. I almost had her name for a minute there. Origa, right? Yeah. Those are good.
I'm gonna make some tea in the morning. I'll start my writing.
Yeah, that. So I really didn't like the Ghost in the Shell live action movie at all, because I mean, no real knock against Scarlett Johansson, but she just didn't come across as the major to me. You know what I mean? Like, she didn't feel like Kusanagi.
Oh, that. Oh, wow. That's some good music.
But I mean, like, the best Ghost in the Shell thing that ever came out was that one video for the PS1 game. That was just the best. That was so cool. It's got the Tachikoma, and he's like climbing through the room, and he's shooting things, and like climbing up on the walls and stuff. And she's ghosting inside, and it's like, oh, it's so cool. Because Tachikoma. The Tachikoma kick butt. I love the Tachikoma. I will always love the Tachikoma.
Yeah.
Right? The game wasn't as good, but man, I mean, like, as that opening, it was kind of a bummer because that opening was kick butt. I'm sure, you know, because it was the PS1, I'm sure it took up like a third of the disc for just that animation, but it was so worth it.
Are you guys excited for the new Castlevania Nocturne?
The new one?
The new Castlevania?
Oh.
I know it's not the games. I know it's not the games.
No. I mean, because of course, of all the games, Symphony of the Night is the one that pretty much just that one
Everybody
rules.
away, yeah. Yeah, I think that that's what they're going to be doing with the next season, the next show.
Yeah.
Because I think it's going to be built on the Symphony of the Night. Because Annette's in
Either
it.
that or Rondo of Blood.
Yeah, because it's Richter, but my understanding of Richter, like, what's the actual pronunciation of his name? I've heard it so many different ways.
Yeah, it's Von Richter.
Well, okay, Richter. Yeah, I thought so. Like, supposedly, what I've heard is that in this version, he's the son of Tifa and Trevor. And it's like they're in the French Revolution. So it looks pretty good. I never played the original games before I watched the show. But I liked the show so much that I checked out the games.
Mm-hmm.
And I've only been through, I forget what the first one was. The first one, like I was like, guys, what would be the easiest game to play? And I'd have to see which version I have, or which one I have. Alright, I need to duplicate this layer.
I just think it's interesting the fact that we all like played these similar games.
Oh yeah. It's magical.
Ah, 5 minutes remain.
Yeah, I heard the soundtrack for Castlevania, like the games, was really good.
The soundtrack's lovely. There is a group out there that covered Bloody Tears, and it's like so good.
Tell me about it, Miso. Ow. What?
I will share this cover with all of you. There we go. You may all enjoy. Now you may all enjoy this beautiful cover of Bloody Tears. It's one of my favorites.
I have bookmarked that to my watch later.
Yes.
So I can watch it after the stream.
Yes. Can't watch it during the screen. We'll get ourselves
right
zapped or whatever.
I loved pickled radish.
Oh my god, there was a concert?
What?
It really was too. Right? 20 years later, and Bloody Tears still gets my blood pumping. They're not wrong. You are always welcome. Since I have YouTube open.
Oh wow. Those effects. Very cool. Oh wow. Animated and everything, yeah. Miso, for the love of God, stop licking my foot.
The Tachikoma's like, get moving.
Miso's just trying to get my attention. And I hate that she does that.
This is like the best. And this was for the PS1. So I'm sure it just took like half the disc. Half the disc was the game, and the other half was this video.
Obviously well worth it.
Oh yeah. That was always the best. That was the best opening it ever was. Just so cool. And the music was pretty kick butt too. I just won't be able to play it. Ogaki Band is also good. Oni. Oh man, that brings back memories.
Oni, like Onimusha, or like just Oni?
Oni, as in demon.
Yeah, I know what Oni is, but I've never heard of that game before. It's like just Oni. The only
Yeah, it
Oni
was
I know.
like a demon samurai game, as I recall. We have passed into the midnight hour, and I will have to retire.
Yeah, same. Oh, I didn't even have a PlayStation back then, so. Or whatever console it was on. Is there a console or is it a PC?
I don't remember. That was back in the days when they were all interchangeable in my world.
Oh,
right? Because like the problem was that a lot of my friends would play on PC. On console, and I would play on PC. So I'm not 100% sure when things were what or where or how, but you know. That said, it's now time for me to set my alarm for stupid o'clock in the morning.
Stupid o'clock, I love it.
Yeah, I'm ecstatic about that.
Oh, but imagine the joy on his face when it's time for school in the morning.
Yeah.
And you get to have the satisfactory "I told you so."
Yep. Alarm set for 6 hours and 41 minutes from now.
Oof. Oh my goodness.
Oof. I still haven't actually decided to go to sleep yet. You know, like I'm not even in bed and calming down and doing all the things. Haven't brushed my teeth. You know.
Yeah, you're gonna be lucky if you get 4 hours at this rate.
That's what I'm hoping against here. And I'll be back on here. All right, guys. Well, I'm shutting it down. I will see you all later. Thanks for joining me, Merrick. Thanks for joining us also, Koheka and Just Shen. I like the name. And then, you know, and of course we also had Alfie and Peugeot and Chuan a while ago. I think we may have had them go to sleep at some point in time or wander off to do something else. And we did end up with exactly one entry from Brent before he vanished and went to sleep. So, there you go. We had our one post. Either way, thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you. I'll be on the morrow, and as always, keep your eyes on the stars. Good night.
Good night.